tem, sério. Ora, estão aí. Muito boa noite aí a todos. Então, pessoal, é assim. Pessoal não, maltinha. Então, estamos aqui em frente ao Ministério dos Negócios Estrangeiros, aqui em Lisboa. E, a sério, eu sei que eu sou um gajo problemático, mas tipo, quando limitam a minha liberdade, como o caso da liberdade de livre circulação, que é um direito que é consagrado na nossa magnífica Constituição aprovada em 1975, irrita-me, estão a perceber? Neste momento estamos aqui em frente ao Ministério dos Negócios Estrangeiros apenas e só para fazer uma vigília, um momento de partilha de música e poesia. E o que é que a polícia decide fazer? Fechar o pessoal dentro de uma grade, de uma prisão. A sério, eu não consigo perceber qual é a lógica disto. Nós estamos supostamente a viver numa democracia, né? Na Europa Ocidental, e eu não percebo como é que eles sequer podem achar que podem chegar aqui e fechar as pessoas dentro de uma gaiola, ok? Porque é isso que aconteceu. Neste momento estão a abrir, como vocês podem ver aqui, ligeiramente aqui as grades, porque o pessoal queixou-se. Isto que se passou aqui, neste precisamente, foi uma falta de respeito, foi um atentado à nossa liberdade, à liberdade de livre circulação que está consagrada na nossa Constituição Portuguesa. Ou seja, há pouco, quando isto estava tudo fechado, qualquer pessoa que estivesse dentro destas grades não poderia sair e, que era o meu caso, que estava do lado de fora das grades, também não poderia entrar, ok? Eu reconheço que realmente os polícias tomaram uma postura amigável e optaram por abrir aqui esta ligeira entrada, mas não deixa de ser vergonhoso o que acabou de se passar aqui. Estamos em 2024, num país da União Europeia, né, do bastião da liberdade, que obviamente, mediante o que se tem passado, especialmente em Gaza, já ninguém acredita que assim seja, e principalmente pela postura de alguns dos países, em especial dos mais influentes da União Europeia, mediante o que se está a passar em Gaza, é incompreensível esta postura e o que se está a passar, o que se passou e continua a estar-se aqui a passar. Em frente ao Ministério dos Negócios Estrangeiros, aqui a acompanhar o que é a nossa 12ª vigília, ok? É a 13ª semana que nós estamos a acompanhar uma vigília pela Palestina, mas ainda nada nos tinha acontecido como o que aconteceu aqui hoje, ok? Nós temos por norma chegar mais cedo, porque gostamos de perceber o que é que se passa. Como podem ver, temos uma grande presença policial, ao contrário do que aconteceu há cerca de 15 dias, quando que viemos cá fazer uma vigília aqui neste mesmo local, ok? Hoje, não sei porque, há toda esta repressão, intimidação policial. Não percebo, a vigília da outra vez correu de uma forma tranquila, ok, colou-se uns autocolantes, deixou-se uns cartazes pendurados, sim, é verdade, mas por favor, se tem algum problema, identificam as pessoas que fizeram essas ações, mas não tem uma postura altamente intimidatória perante as pessoas que estão aqui. Temos aqui crianças, temos aqui pessoas de todas as idades, é incompreensível esta postura, ok? Eu recuso-me a ir para dentro desta gaiola, eu não vou lá para dentro, pessoal, ok? Agora, olha, não sei o que vos diga, é assim, temos aqui o pessoal aqui do PSUP, da Plataforma Solitária de União pela Palestina, tem aqui uma série de material que podem comprar, sweatshirts, t-shirts, bandeiras e tudo o resto. Se estiverem aqui por perto, acho que era interessante aparecerem, acho que era bastante interessante virem cá e juntarem-se, que é para eles perceberem que não é com estas táticas intimidatórias que vão de alguma forma inibir os nossos protestos. Se não puderem cá estar presentes hoje, não se esqueçam que no próximo sábado há aí uma manifestação em Sete Rios até à Embaixada dos Estados Unidos, às 3h30 no próximo domingo. Juntem-se a nós. Se quiserem partilhar aí o nosso direto, agradecemos imenso. Se quiserem ajudar aqui o nosso trabalho, já sabem que podem fazer aí uns nativos. Seja como for, estamos aqui, não vamos embora, por muito que lhes custe. É assim, ok? Pessoal. Eu, entretanto, vou aqui tentar fazer umas partilhas. Aqui fazer uns apelos para ver se arranjo mais malta aqui para ver o nosso live.
And thank you all for being here, and for everyone who's still showing, still coming, whether it's... Today marks a filing their case, using international law to stop you from the crimes you are committing against humanity. A shout out, a quote from Nelson Mandela, of course. A lot have been happening around the globe that everyone is standing for the freedom of others. Whether they're much for coming tonight, we're gonna just please come and share. And I mean, not just love and kindness, but it brings us more together. Thank you.
Bom pessoal, nós hoje eu não consigo perceber estas posturas, entretanto que eu não consigo perceber qual é a lógica, mas pronto, porque quero mostrar-vos aqui o que se vai passar com a melhor qualidade possível. Vou então aproximar-me ali para o meio para arranjar ali um ângulo interessante para mostrar as pessoas que vão intervir aqui na vigília. Estas vigílias, por norma, são bastante interessantes porque há música e poesia e opens e conversas abertas. Então vou ali tentar ir ali mais para dentro para vos tentar mostrar aqui e para que tenham qualidade.
Gaza creeps with cold hands and feet, like my life in this hot city of sins. Boiling before me like a fit of pain, its body flapping, the body that had kept elegance for 23 years past. Now, professionally practicing whoredom over traditions of revolution, fashioning red neckties over newspapers in a cloudy morning. The city which I dreamed in her love, throughout all the stages of pain that I passed, or those that grow in me instantly, exceeding the limits through her lust, giving birth to principles never idealistic, now sinks in her blood, licking the past that will never return, trying to believe herself the lovely belly dancer, too proud, too deceived by this praise. For 2 years, the sky has never rained. The griffin has sold its immortality for whoever grants her a temporary lust, a lust that has evaporated with a time of organized crime. Now she is enjoying her luxurious pains like an old woman complaining about her teeth falling. The sea that kept its color throughout years of sadness and sufferings has been polluted by capturing the dreams of the exhausted in exile. The holy sands falling from their shoes, shall it capture their sins in oblivion? This time is a space with no good prospect. The beach camp, which has agreed it will never be a city, sinks in its winter reflections, in its summer dreams that never come true. Its pains are growing, overflowing, despite the balloons of celebration spreading in the sky. Blows a trumpet for help. With each dawn pours its labor, and buses carrying faces crowded with defeat submit to the needs of time, seeing everything from far away, very close, touching the pupils of my eyes, more sad, more tired, more pale, more and more, witnessing its death that will never be beautiful, while an old olive tree insists on the change and gambles on its fact. Thank you. Well, that was a long poem, but it's a really good one. So, do we have anyone who would like to come and say a word, sing a song, give a message of hope, solidarity, anything?
Hi, I just wanted to say there's a petition going around for those with a Portuguese ID for the invocation of the convention, genocide convention by the Portuguese government. It doesn't matter if they actually end up doing it or not. It just matters that people sign the petition and that is discussed in the parliament. So you can find it if you go to parlamento.pt and then you just search for like genocide in Portuguese. I'm sure you can find it, or people can share maybe. Thank you.
Há 75 anos que dura esta chacina. Cravinho, aprende a história da Palestina. Há 75 anos que dura esta chacina. Cravinho, aprende a história da Palestina. Há 75 anos que dura esta chacina.
Cravinho, aprende a história da Palestina.
Há 75 anos que dura esta chacina.
Cravinho, aprende a história da Palestina. Há 75 anos
que dura esta chacina. Cravinho, aprende a história da Palestina. Esta chacina. Cravinho, aprende a história da Palestina. Que dura esta chacina. Cravinho, aprende a história da Palestina. Há 75 anos. Cravinho! Há 75 anos. Cravinho! Palestina! Cravinho, aprende a história da Palestina. Há 75 anos que dura esta chacina. Cravinho, aprende a história da Palestina. Há 75 anos que dura esta chacina. Cravinho, aprende a história da Palestina. Há 75 anos que dura esta chacina. Cravinho, aprende a história da Palestina. Há 75 anos que dura esta chacina. Cravinho, aprende a história da Palestina.
Há 75 anos
Que dura esta chacina. Cravinho, aprende a história da Palestina. Há 75 anos que dura esta chacina. Cravinho, esta chacina. Aprende a história da Palestina. Há 75 anos que dura esta chacina. Cravinho, aprende a história da Palestina. Há 75 anos que dura esta chacina. Cravinho, aprende a história da Palestina. Há 75 anos que dura esta chacina. Cravinho, aprende a história da Palestina. Há 75 anos que dura esta chacina. Cravinho, aprende a história da Palestina. Que dura esta chacina. Cravinho, aprende a história da Palestina. 75 anos que dura esta chacina. Cravinho, aprende a história da Palestina. Cravinho, aprende a história da Palestina. Há 75 anos que dura esta chacina. Cravinho, aprende a história da Palestina. Há 75 anos que dura esta chacina. Cravinho, aprende a história da Palestina. Há 75 anos que dura esta chacina. Cravinho, aprende a Palestina. Há 75 anos que dura esta chacina. Cravinho, aprende a história da Palestina. Há 75 anos que dura esta chacina. Cravinho, aprende a história da Palestina.
This is an open mic for everyone to come and speak or do, like, you know, play your music or anything, put a word out. Also, if you want any flags, Julia here, speak to Julia. They're selling flags for anyone who wants flags. Well, until we have names for anyone who would like to come and speak, I'm going to speak about Zionism and why Zionism is unethical and immoral. Because Zionism was taught up by Europeans in the late 1800s. To put into context where the world was when this enterprise was set in motion pre-World War I, pre-suffrage, pre-civil rights. Zionism is a prejudiced ideology giving one group the right to self-determination based solely on religion. Zionism is morally wrong and it is not consistent with modern values that are generally agreed upon across the globe. I'm going to read this again. Zionism is morally wrong and it is not consistent with modern values that are generally agreed upon across the globe. We all agree that human beings are equal and have equal rights and have a right to self-determination. Zionism wants to perpetuate prejudiced colonialist mentality and prevent the moral and ethical evolution of the human race. How can one be for equality and democracy and support Zionism? Zionism has a climate aspect, whereby it's supported by North American and Western European countries as a means of protecting their energy interests. Without world reliance on fossil fuels, the value of Zionism to North America and Western Europe is zero. Other than creating an alternative for a specific minority population in those countries to voluntarily transfer to. And for those reasons, Zionism is immoral. You don't have, please come say a word or a poem or a song. I invite you to this open mic. We have someone to dance. Katarina will do a dance for us on a beautiful song called Ya Tali'ina Jabal, right? And this song is a woman code. Women in Palestine used to sing this code to give information for men in the prison to find their way out. So we will be seeing her with her beautiful dance.
Palestine, free, free, free Palestine, free, free Palestine, free, free Palestine, free, free, free Palestine, free, free, free Palestine, free.
Hey, so before I move, I feel like okay, we're here together in this new moon day as well, and I'm also about to menstruate, so I just feel like you know already tomorrow can be a big decisive day for this cause we're here for. So I feel like calling for change and trust for it with this that I'm going to share with you. And yeah, that's it. I really love the song you're about to hear, by the way. I've been hearing it in loop almost in the last days. Thank you.
يا خيط الصباح فايق بيني وبينه عينه يا خيط الصباح يا مفرق الخلان يا ريت الصباح لا شاق شاق ولا
Thank you, Katerina. Whoa, that was amazing. Really, thank you so much. Another louder for Katerina, please, please. She have gave us some sacred spirit. I don't know what do you call it. What do you call it? Blessings, yes, blessings. Thank you. Our next speaker is Julia. Please come in.
Thank you. I'll read just a little part of an amazing text called Allowing Our Hearts to Break, Poetry, Our Embodied Method of Resistance by Sana Hassan, where she asks, what is the role of the poet or artist in times of great cruelty? Will we risk a brave sound? Will we craft space for illumination, for revolt, for truth-telling? And the paragraph I'll read is, grief is more of a public than private event, though Western capitalist myths might have us believing otherwise. Grief demands we expose love and its immortal, disobedient direction of travel. Poetry, like grief, also risks loving in public. Poems form fascia between the individual and collective body, showing us how we are inextricably bound to each other. Rather than hold grief in isolation, each word pulsates tiny particles of sensation through a shared network of nerve fiber, cord-like tendon and bone. The poem not only operates to embody public revelation, it can reorient us towards the reality of this moment, fizzing our consciousness into what we have been refusing to see. And she goes on to say how grief is really a public event. We come together to share it, and grief is also a sign of our emotional health. To feel grief in times like these shows how healthy we are still.
Woo! Thank you, Julia, for your words. Next, we have Lala on the mic. Come on, Malala. Thank you.
Hello. I'm gonna speak in Portuguese. I'm sorry. Eu trago um poema do João Parício, do livro A Janela de Timor. Alguns não devem saber, mas eu sou timorense e eu sei muito bem a luta palestiniana, porque pronto, nós somos um país relativamente novo, temos 21 anos de independência, portanto o João Parício escreveu vários poemas na nossa luta, e ele escreveu um dos poemas que é sobre as mães que perderam os filhos na guerra, na nossa luta, e de seguida deste poema eu também vou apresentar uma música e a dedicar a todas as mães que perderam os filhos, especialmente em Gaza. A música é timorense e a música chama-se Inalô, que quer dizer mãe querida, que vai ser tocada depois deste poema que irei ler, que é do mesmo tema. A música é cantada em teto, mas é do mesmo tema. Aqui diz: dedico este poema a todas as mães espalhadas pelo mundo inteiro. Eu faço em especial nota para as mães em Gaza que perderam os seus filhos durante a guerra e no genocídio e nestes 75 anos. É no teu ventre que vivo, mãe, e tu me alimentas só de papas de milho e águas turvas contra a tua vontade. Não há leite ou águas puras, não há arroz ou frutas frescas, não há vitaminas nem onde dormir. Sei que não tens culpa, mãe, e sofres por mim, porque passamos mal e temos fome, mas o nosso amor é feliz. Só eu te conheço por dentro desde que me concebeste e me tornei o teu filho. Dentro de ti ouço o teu choro, tudo o que te vai no coração e a palavra íntima que tens para me consolar, mãe, que me levarias para longe, para muito longe do suplício, quando eu nascesse, para onde não houvesse fome e armas, só beijos, arroz, leite e poesia e rosas. Que me vestirias a túnica dourada e me adornarias com uma coroa quando eu crescesse, e me tornasse príncipe, e tu, minha rainha, e o meu papá, meu rei. Gostaria que assim fosse, bem sei que não me iludo. Quando me desataram do teu cordão, não vou aguentar viver, mãe, fora de ti. A luz que vibra nos teus olhos faz-me sonhar dentro do teu corpo e descobrir-me inquieto. O que seria aos meus 25 anos se eu nascesse vivo para sempre? Oh, minha mãe, amada minha, queres saber do meu sonho? Gostaria de ser médico para cuidar de ti, do papá que anda doente, do mano quando nascer e curar todo o mundo. Conta tudo ao meu mano, mamã, que eu, antes de nascer, tive um sonho, mas a guerra me roubou a vida. Boa noite, mamã. Vamos descansar. Amanhã o caminho será longo. Aqui fica o sonho de um bebê que sairá das entranhas de sua mãe e por um momento sem vida será. Agora segue-se a música e eu peço a toda a gente que feche os olhos e pense nas crianças que morreram neste genocídio e nas mães inconsoláveis em Gaza.
Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine! Free, Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free, free Palestine!
Free, free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free, free Palestine!
Free, free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Stop the genocide!
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 Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free, free Palestine!
Free, free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free, free Palestine!
Free, free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free, free Palestine!
Então, olha aí, boa noite, maltinha. Agora já um bocadinho mais calmo. Tivemos aqui o início assim um bocado atribulado aqui por parte das forças da autoridade, o que me deixa um pouco irritado, porque desde nos terem indicado um sítio em que o pessoal ia ficar encostado à parede, depois nos tentarem fechar aqui dentro de uma prisão de baias. Pronto, acabamos por ocupar aqui uma ilha, cortar aqui uma estrada e, como já puderam ver, eu diria que estão aí cerca de 50 pessoas. Se estiverem aqui perto, juntem-se a nós, ok? Estamos aqui junto a Alcântara, no Largo Rilvas, aqui mesmo em frente ao Ministério dos Negócios Estrangeiros. A Vigília foi deslocada para aqui hoje, já temos feito em vários sítios, desde o Largo Camões ao Martim Muniz, à Praça do Município, à Praça dos Restauradores. Ok, e hoje estamos aqui porque amanhã, supostamente, a África do Sul, supostamente não, amanhã a África do Sul vai apresentar a sua moção no Tribunal Internacional por causa do genocídio israelita, e entretanto vou-vos deixar aqui ouvir mais umas declarações.
Tonight I wanted to dedicate what I want to say for all of the humanitarians. I am a member of the humanitarian community. I work for international humanitarian organizations, and I've been watching as my colleagues have been watching their colleagues flee, die, be killed, watch their family be killed, and have the international community, which supposedly stands for them, we are all part of that, completely ignore their suffering. And it's been clear to me since the beginning of the conflict, it's been evident, made more evident than it ever was, that the international humanitarian legal system needs to be laid to rest, and something else needs to be born in its stead. So I'm going to be reading something that my colleague, or my friend Abishan Shanani, she lives in Portugal. She works, she's an independent consultant, humanitarian. She works for a number of humanitarian organizations. She wrote this on LinkedIn today, 2 hours ago. 4 of my colleagues were just killed by the IOF while they were carrying out their humanitarian mandate. The IOF targeted a Palestinian Red Crescent ambulance with the emblems that are meant to provide protection during armed conflict. These emblems were meant to shield them from being targeted or attacked. 4 of my colleagues were just killed by the IOF, and the images coming out from Gaza are too gruesome to show. In the past 96 days, we have witnessed the flagrant violation of international humanitarian law and the Geneva Conventions, and we have seen an utter paralysis of every institution that is meant to safeguard and uphold these norms. We have seen a complete abdication of moral and political responsibility by the international community. At this stage, it isn't about the precedent that this sets, but about what it says about our collective humanity, or lack thereof, in the here and now, about our institutions and our governments, that such acts are brazenly being carried out without consequence. There are no words left, no analysis to be conjured up, no means of being coherent, nothing but utter gut-wrenching despair. My honorable colleagues, Yusuf Abu Mamar, Fadi al-Ma'ani, Islam Abu Riyala, and Fuad Abu Khamash, may you rest in power, may you deserve to live full, rich lives with dignity and respect. See that they are seen. So now, as every single pillar of the humanitarian system is failing to build, that will unequivocally call for a ceasefire when over 10,000 people have been killed in 30 days. Ambulances and homes relentlessly, without stopping. When our colleagues are without food, water, protection, electricity, or even phone coverage to tell us that they are alive. When we cry privately between meetings but do not dare to speak a word because it would mean losing our jobs, our humanitarian jobs, our jobs protecting children, our jobs protecting international humanitarian law. What do we rebuild that will not fail us? This is the question we are all asking ourselves, every single one. Thank you.
The occupation's got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! The occupation's got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! The occupation's got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! The occupation's got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! The occupation's got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! The occupation's got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! The occupation's got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! The occupation's got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! The occupation's got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! The occupation's got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! The occupation's got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! The occupation's got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! The occupation's got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! The occupation's got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! The occupation's got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! The occupation's got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! The occupation's got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! The occupation's got to go!
1, 2, 3, 4.
Occupation no more!
5, 6, 7, 8.
Israel's a terrorist state!
1, 2, 3, 4.
Occupation no more!
5, 6, 7, 8.
Israel's a terrorist state!
3, 2, 3, 4.
Occupation
No more. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Israel's a terrorist state!
1, 2, 3, 4.
Occupation no more!
5, 6, 7, 8.
Israel's a terrorist state!
1, 2, 3, 4.
Occupation no more!
5, 6, 7, 8.
Israel's a terrorist state! 1, 2, 3, 4! Occupation no more!
5, 6, 7, 8.
Israel's a terrorist state!
1, 2, 3, 4.
Occupation no more!
5, 6, 7, 8.
Israel's a terrorist state!
Free, free.
Palestine!
Free, free.
Palestine!
Free, free.
Palestine! Palestine!
Free.
Palestine!
Free, free.
Palestine!
Free, free.
Palestine!
Palestine. It's so good. Thank you, Elizabeth, and thank you, everybody. Free Palestine! And the occupation, solidarity with justice, solidarity with the humanity, and all colonialism, all colonialist systems, equality, justice for all humans, everyone, regardless of their sex, gender, color, religion, anything. We're all equal. We all have the same blood, the same DNA. We are all one, and we come from one, and we're going to one. We are in 2023. 4. See, I even missed that. We are in 2024 and this is not acceptable. The human awareness of equality and justice around the globe is a must. We need a universal democracy for everybody. It's about time where everyone is living the same life that the others. Everyone has the right to be free. Yay! So this is again an open mic for whoever would like to come and speak up, share their thoughts. We have Yahya, a shout for Yahya. Hello, Yahya. And the flags, please, if you want to pick up your flags, buy flags, go to Julia. Julia will explain it.
Eu vou dizer em português, só para garantir que toda a gente percebe. Nós temos aqui bandeiras, que quem já encomendou e já pagou pode levantá-las, quem ainda não encomendou pode levá-las diretamente. As bandeiras são 7 euros, é o custo de produção. Se quiserem fazer um donativo, vai para a organização destas vigílias e dos eventos que nós temos com a plataforma. Mas estão aqui as bandeiras, so flags are here. If you've paid for them, you can pick them up. If not, you can get them now. Okay.
مساء الخير. الحقيقة الكثير من جرائم الإبادة حصلت في جميع أنحاء العالم ولم يتذكرها العالم إلا بعد حصولها بسنوات.
Good night, everyone. In fact, a lot of genocide has happened in a lot of cases of genocide have happened in a lot of places in the world, and people only started talking about it after.
مثل جريمة الإبادة الأرمنية.
Just like the Armenian genocide.
وغيرها من جرائم الإبادة، لكن من العار علينا جميعا أنها تحدث جريمة إبادة ونحن نشاهدها بأعيننا.
And like many other genocides, but it is a shame on us that a genocide is happening right in front of our eyes and we are doing nothing about it.
الحضور هذا الموجود الآن هذا يعبر عن مدى قمة الإنسانية لدى الحضور. يعني أنكم تمتلكون إنسانية عالية، والذي لا يقف مع القضية الفلسطينية في هذا الظرف في شك في إنسانيته.
And your presence here shows the extent of humanity that you have, and anyone that does not show up for the Palestinian cause speaks about their lack of humanity.
والحقيقة أنا أود أن أشكر جنوب أفريقيا التي أثبتت أن لأنه طبعا جنوب أفريقيا مرت بمرحلة الفصل العنصري، لكنها أثبتت أنها لديها الشجاعة أنها تقدم إسرائيل إلى محكمة الجنايات الدولية.
And I want to thank South Africa that showed that it's not just a country. It's not simply a country that went through apartheid. It's a country that had enough courage to take Israel to the International Criminal Court.
والحقيقة أنه شيء من المخجل أن الدول الأوروبية التي يعني دوشتنا يعني الذي يعني كثير ما تحدثت عن حقوق الإنسان، لا الوقت الحقيقي لموضوع حقوق الإنسان لم تشارك ولم تقوم بدورها في موضوع الدفاع عن حقوق الإنسان وفي هذا الظرف الخطير. يعني انه اقصد انه كلهم تحركوا، الاوروبيين ما تحركوا، هم قاعدين يحكوا عن حقوق الانسان، لوقت الجد ما تحركوا.
It is shameful that the European countries that keep telling us about the human rights have done nothing while other countries are doing something.
أخاف ما يجددوا لي الإقامة بعدين.
Let's hope they don't take our residence from us.
كنت أتمنى من البرتغال أنها تكون في المقدمة أو من الدول الداعمة لموقف جنوب أفريقيا، ولهذا يجب على الشعب البرتغال أن يضغط من أجل أن يكون له دور حتى يسجل في التاريخ، لأن التاريخ يعني سيسجل من وقف مع حقوق الإنسان في هذا الظرف ومن لم يقف مع حقوق الإنسان.
I would have wished for Portugal to be at the front of the defense of this cause, and I would have wished for that to happen because it's going to be registered in history who stood on the side of South Africa to support them in this fight for humanity and who didn't.
لن أطول عليكم، أشكركم من كل قلبي، وإن شاء الله ستنتصر فلسطين وحرة، فلسطين حرة. Free Free Palestine.
Free Free Palestine. Free Free Palestine. Free 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 Palestine. Free 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 Palestine. Free Free Palestine. Free Free Palestine. Free 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 Palestine. Free 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 Palestine. Free Free Palestine. Free Free Palestine. Free 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 Palestine. Free 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 Palestine. Free Free Palestine. Free Free Palestine. Free 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 Palestine. Free 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 Palestine. Free Free Palestine. Free Free Palestine. Free 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 Palestine. Free 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 Palestine. Free Free Palestine. Free Free Palestine. Free 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 Palestine. Free 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 Palestine. Free Free Palestine. Free Free Palestine. Free 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 Palestine. Free 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 Palestine. Free Free Palestine. Free Free Palestine. Free 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 Palestine. Free 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 Palestine. Free Free Palestine. Free Free Palestine. Free 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 Palestine. Free 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 Palestine. Free Free Palestine.
This is Shams, if you haven't noticed. He's my son. Okay, back to being older. I'd love to be stuck in 7 though. Not to worry about the reality, the ugly truth of reality. Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free, free Palestine!
Free, free, free Palestine!
End the genocide!
End the genocide!
End the genocide!
End the genocide!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free, free Palestine!
Free, free, free Palestine!
Okay, just because he had to say something, like you need to stand up. Well, another reminder is Sarah over here, there, she designed those awesome hoodies. You guys would like to have a look at it. Her amazing work. And then we have Renwa next, who would like to speak. Hello, Renwa.
Hello again. So for those who don't know me, I'm Renwa. I'm from Syria. And tonight I wanted to read a poem by an Arab from a lot of places in the Middle East that lives in Lisbon. And he wrote this poem called Hope is More Fun, Salim Haddad. Hope is more fun than being huddled together on a cold December, clutching each other's bodies on a small IKEA couch. We wept for the death of a Gazan poet as rain fell outside, weeping for the world amidst the comforting melancholy of midwinter late afternoon darkness in a nondescript European capital. The same midwinter darkness in Beirut, Amman, maybe Haifa too, my grandmother's hometown, but I wouldn't know, I've never been. Not yet, you whisper, but soon you will. Hope is more fun than sharing late-night DMs of bearded men clutching grandchildren, the soul of the soul, ya ruh al-ruh. Clutching a child's body wrapped in white cloth, stained red, clutching plastic toys shaped like food. Christmas gifts for starving children, of clutching hope, like body parts in plastic bags, like ashen faces, like bodies pulled out of rubble. Like, look at this, check out this video. The resistance says the occupying force wears diapers, pampers. They're scared, you explain. They're too scared to leave their tanks. They buried you, you remind me, but they did not realize you were a seed. Hope is more fun than holding your hand under the rubble. An arm juts out. Squeeze my hand, you tell me. Don't be scared. Don't be scared, my darling. I'm with you, you tell me, amidst an ocean of concrete and metal wires, like the concrete metal labyrinths of unfinished construction sites. I roamed as a child, walking through rooms, half built or half destroyed, purgatory, like a ghost from the future. A hand from the rubble, I squeeze, and for a moment, I'm not scared. Hope is more fun than winning an argument. You were always so stubborn, hated every picture you took of me where I looked too dark, where my lips were too thick. I prefer the grimace that thinned my lips and my hair, too coarse. The world does not care for thick lips, large noses, dark skin, coarse hair. Even if buried under tons of rubble, of fire, still you posted those pictures of me. Anyway, you say, let them learn what beauty, what fire really is. Hope is more fun than the familiar words and phrases: destroyed, killed, terrorist, rubble, phosphorus, bomb, siege, bodies, familiar bodies that embrace tighter than the concrete, that whispers in ears, we will win. Hope is more fun than sex, than bodies on white sheets entangled amongst each other, than bone on flesh, charred, than twisted sheets, twisted ankles, unnatural contortions, unnatural desires. And they will kill you for this. Over there, at home, they hate faggots like you. They will kill you in your home, they tell me, as they drop bombs on my head, on my home. They will destroy you. And you hold my destroyed body against yours, and you tell me to hold your hand, to breathe. And I do, and you breathe out. And I breathe in all the hope in the world.
We are all Palestinians! In our hundreds, in our millions! We are all Palestinians! In our hundreds, in our millions! We are all Palestinians! In our hundreds, in our millions! We are all Palestinians! We are all Palestinians! In our hundreds, in our millions! We are all Palestinians! In our hundreds, in our millions! We are all Palestinians! In our hundreds, in our millions! We are all Palestinians! In our hundreds, in our millions! We are all Palestinians! We are all Palestinians! In our billions and our trillions! We are all Palestinians! We are all Palestinians!
Guys, just before I give up the mic, I wanted to say a few words after reading this poem. I am also an Arab queer that has had to deal with a lot of the same things that the poem that I read of this poet has had to deal with. And I just wanted to express some hope in the theme of the poem that I read that I haven't felt for a while. Some hope that I felt upon knowing that South Africa is taking Israel to court because as a Syrian, as I told you already about my identity and the way that I feel, it's very, very easy to lose hope in humanity since a very, very young age. In the people around you, in the governments, in just all the efforts that you are putting in, it's very easy to lose hope. And I have lost hope on many, many occasions, but I studied international relations and I wanted to study international law, and I was thinking, why? This is such bullshit. This is complete bullshit, all of this. And no matter what is the verdict of the hearing that is going to be. Just the simple fact that South Africa, a country that has went through apartheid, has decided to take Israel to the International Criminal Court of Justice, and that there will be a hearing, has given me more hope than I can express. I hope it will not be in vain. I'm very, very grateful for all of you that have still been coming here every week. I'm very happy about the place that we chose, because I've been wanting to be a diplomat without knowing which country I want to represent. I've been wanting to go to pursue international law without believing in international law. But for the first time, I mean, I'm just 22 years old, so this gives me hope that maybe together, with the help of countries that have some self-conscious, we will be able to build a better world where international law is not something that the future generations call as bullshit. It gives me hope that together we will be able to build a world where no one tells us that we don't deserve the same rights as others just because in our country there is no protection for gay rights, while your country does not condemn a literal genocide happening to a population. It gives me hope that we will be able to build a better world, all of us together, with all the faces that are here. And I'm so happy to be here among you guys. And I'm very, very hopeful for the verdict of this hearing. Thank you so much again. And free Palestine always.
Occupation! Up with liberation! Down with 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 occupation! Up with liberation! Down occupation! Up liberation! Down with occupation! Up liberation! Down with occupation! Up liberation! Down occupation! Up liberation! Down with occupation! Up liberation! Down the occupation! Up the liberation! Down with occupation! Up liberation! Down with occupation! Up with liberation! Down with occupation! Up liberation! Down occupation! Up liberation! Down the occupation! Up with liberation! Down the occupation! Up liberation! Down the occupation! Up down!
Woo, woo, woo! Renwa, those were really, really touching words. Everything you said, everything really meant so much to me. Even just, I totally understand where you're coming from, and I hear you, and I truly pray that all words will come together, and it's okay. You're doing me a favor. Next we have Selma, who is on the mic here for the first time with us. Cheer for Selma.
Hi, I'm Selma from Tunisia, and I've always felt like I'm from an Arab country, so I've always felt like our voices were muted and silenced about this, because we've been seeing this since we're literal children. But for the first time, things are moving, and just heard something like a saying that's shattered my heart from a Palestinian, which is, we really had to die to show that we deserve to live. It's just something that hurt my heart, because we've been seeing it, and for the first time we're hopeful. South Africa just inspired a bunch of countries, and I feel like it's moving for the first time, and that's why we don't need, we have to not stop this time. This time is the time that things can change. I really feel it.
Let's go!
Yes, this time things will change. I agree with you. He's confirming. Next we have Lila on the mic.
Olá. I will just sing a song to give us. No, tá okay. To give us some solace. I chose to, I chose to sing Fado that was written. The lyrics were written by Amália. And it's a fado that I really like. It's one of my favorites. It's called Tive coração perdido. I had a heart and I lost it. It's really cold, so if I go out of key, sorry in advance. Tive coração perdido. Ai, quem me dera encontrar. Tive coração perdido. Ai, quem me dera encontrar. Preso no fundo do rio, ou afogado no mar. Preso no fundo do rio, ou afogado no mar. Quem me dera ir embora, não voltar. Quem me dera ir embora, não voltar. A morte que me namora já me pode vir buscar. A morte que me namora já me pode vir buscar. Tive coração perdido. Ai, quem me dera encontrar. Tive coração perdido. Ai, quem me dera encontrar. Preso no fundo do rio, ou afogado no mar. Preso no fundo do rio, ou afogado no mar. Obrigado.
Thank you, Lila.
Bom, pessoal, só para recordar que estamos aqui em frente ao Ministério dos Negócios Estrangeiros. É a 12ª Vigília pela Palestina que estamos a filmar. Okay. Infelizmente parece
Gonzalo needs
que
more
para a
time.
próxima semana vai haver uma
Meanwhile,
nova
anyone would
vigília,
like to
por
come
isso
step
se
up?
alguém se quiser
Who likes to
juntar,
say
juntem-se, vale a
something? Anyone
pena.
have a
É
thought?
sempre muito fixe estas
Free,
vigílias.
free
Há sempre
Palestine!
música, poesia, spoken word.
Free,
Venham
free,
cá,
free
se quiserem usar
Palestine!
é microfone aberto, estão à vontade.
Free, free
O sítio
Palestine!
não é sempre o mesmo, mas é sempre
Free,
7h30 às
free
quartas-feiras há algum
Palestine!
local. É só uma questão de estar atentos aí às
The
plataformas
genocide!
plataforma solidária unitária
And
pela
thank you,
Palestina,
South Africa,
PSUP. Podem ver
for
aí
speaking up for
essencialmente no
humanity.
Instagram, ok? Por isso estejam à
I
vontade.
wish,
Se quiserem
I pray
juntar,
all
estejam à
humanity
vontade.
follow
Se
your
quiserem
path.
para
Can
o
we
nosso
please
trabalho
send this
também era
to
muito
the
fixe, já sabem que isto
universe,
aqui é
to
tudo
anything, to the
autofinanciado.
law of
Por
attraction,
isso
to
estejam à
say,
vontade, ok?
wake up humanity and follow the path of South Africa. Palestine will be free! Palestine will be free! Palestine will be free! Palestine will be free!
Palestine will be free! Palestine will be free! From the river to the sea!
Palestine will live forever! Palestine will live forever!
Palestine will live forever!
Palestine will live forever! Palestine will be free! Palestine will be free!
Palestine will be free!
Palestine will be free! Thank you. Give yourself a cheer and a hug and look at the person beside you and tell them I acknowledge you. And I see you and thank you for being here. Yes, yes, yes. Meanwhile, I'm going to read a poem I wrote. Social media. I've read this poem before, but I alternate with another poem. So if you've heard some of the stanzas here and there, it's maybe because of that. Social media. Social media fulfills all kinds of mania. For me, it created different kinds of hysteria. Self-hate, low self-esteem, and at some point, I was considering bulimia. And FOMO found a way through my thick cranium. And of course, I hated myself more for thinking that way when I see my sisters and brothers suffering in Syria, Algeria, Palestine and Libya, and the list can go on to include Somalia, Tunisia, Bosnia and Kenya, and Yemen. How many countries do I still need to count to prove that we are worse than bacteria? We watch children die of starvation and we're eating pizza and sipping sangria, and all that pain on social media, nothing real to change this dystopia. Posting food pictures from all corners and pictures of kids barely wearing clothes, dismissing any chances of internet pedophilia, pictures of girls aged 10 and under with full makeup on skin that tender, long nails and suffering from anorexia. I deactivated all my social media accounts since it started causing me depression and insomnia. A bulb was lit. A bulb was lit, wakening my spirited bohemian, glowing from my core all shades of carnelian. My strings were tuning to different notes, letting out the screams of a rebellion. My hysteria was cooling, transforming to obsidian. I saw the void in the many pieces that needs to be collected out of social media. I saw myself through my eyes, not through the lens of a mania. I jumped on a drink and debated with a paper and ink, and I gave in. I gave in to the trip, expected nothing but common sense and few pages for the drunken self. I didn't know where to throw the blame. The thread was long and tangled. I was walking down history lane, hearing murmurs and seeing many heads dangled. I followed the thread to be fair and just. After all, I'm a Libra,
and balancing is my angle. No grudge was held, just agony in the vein, bloodbath down history lane filled with anger. I held my heart and begged for it to stop, but no one wanted to hear my pain or wanted my heart in exchange for an answer. I walked back 10,000 years for an answer, and that's how much we need to untangle. I wailed in rage and held my dagger towards my heart, crying for an answer. Looked everywhere in search for the savior. I wanted to call on all idealisms and regimes, the Human Rights Watch and the United Nations, and of course, the 5 veto countries that have the power over all the damn nations. But I knew better. I knew it's a false game and the winner's always the same, no matter of the players. Gliding down history lane from one war to another, destroyed homes and families starving for warmth and supper, women enslaved mentally, physically, emotionally, and killed or abused or left to suffer. I then knew it's me who needs to step up her game for every hater, traitor, and all the Rumpelstiltskins that spin wheels of good deeds to greed and phony deals. Poisonous seeds in the code of creed, steals in the times of need, and mothers are left with nothing to feed, while we are left to plead for mercy, justice, and freedom of speech. Oh, be tougher. I'm gonna stop it right here. Thank you. Gonzalo, are you ready?
Am I supposed to follow that? I will try.
One second.
Guys, this is hand warmers. São aqui umas coisinhas para aquecerem as mãos. Funcionam, ou seja, a malta vem aqui tirar. Foi-nos dado ali pela Elizabeth. Então, e pelo cheio, verdade? Então, se a malta quiser aqui uns paninhos para aquecer as mãos, venham aqui. Guys, this we have the hand warmers that were kindly delivered to us by Elizabeth and Shane. So if you need to warm your hands, come get one. Yeah, it works.
Hello. Well, this was a little bit by peer pressure, but I feel like I have important things to say, I guess. I wrote this poem, I don't know if it's even a poem, 2 years ago when I was going through a very hard time in my life. But I think I never realized how privileged I was, how my life was not that complicated, how it was all simple. I mean, I wrote this on a rock looking at the sea, and I felt like my life was ending, and in fact everything was not that complicated. And I can't imagine, like, once I read it you'll see what I'm saying. I never needed to run from my life. I never needed to protect my family at all costs. I never felt asleep in fear that something would fall over me and I would die. I never needed nothing of those things. All I needed was to discover who I was, or you know, go through life in Portugal, which is not that complicated. Some might disagree. It is. All right. And now, once I've read this poem again, I felt connected to it again, and I saw it as I was a person in the situation of the people who are in Gaza and can't escape, and might dream of a day where everything ends and everything gets better again. So yeah, I'm elongating too much, and I'm gonna read the poem, which is called Disappear. I wish I could fly and pierce the clouded sky, get the sunlight in these brown eyes, leave this madness and confusion behind. See that tiny life fade away now. I'll feel the breeze shred these tears away, reveal the smiley face that once was rephrased by sadness and rage. I'll feel the sun like only it is mine, and I'll follow those birds through lands that only nature can come by. See all wonders from their point of view, be lucky as they are. No pressure, but the one nature implies. No time, but only day and night. If only I could disappear into my imagination, would it become all that it's real? And that's it. Thank you.
Estado assassino! E viva a luta do povo palestino! O Estado de Israel é um Estado assassino! E viva a luta do povo palestino! O Estado de Israel é um Estado assassino! E viva a luta do povo palestino! O Estado de Israel é um Estado assassino! E viva a luta do povo palestino! O Estado de Israel é um Estado assassino! E viva a luta do povo palestino! O Estado de Israel é um Estado assassino! E viva a luta do povo palestino! O Estado de Israel é um Estado assassino! E viva a luta do povo palestino!
É um Estado assassino!
E viva a luta
do povo palestino! É um Estado assassino!
E viva a luta
do povo palestino! É um Estado assassino!
E viva
a luta
do povo palestino!
Israel é um Estado assassino!
E viva a luta do povo palestino!
Israel é um Estado assassino! E viva a luta do povo palestino! Israel é um Estado assassino!
E viva a luta
do povo palestino!
Israel
é um Estado assassino!
E viva a luta do povo palestino! Israel é um Estado assassino! E viva a luta do povo palestino! Israel é um Estado assassino!
E viva
o povo palestino!
Israel é um Estado assassino!
E viva
a luta
palestino! Israel
é um Estado assassino!
E viva
a luta
palestino! Israel é um Estado assassino!
E viva
do povo palestino!
Israel é um Estado assassino!
E viva a luta do povo palestino!
You can't hide. They can't hide anymore.
Israel, you can hide!
We charge you with genocide!
Israel, you can't hide!
We charge you with genocide!
Israel,
you can hide! We charge you with genocide!
Israel, you can hide!
We charge you with genocide!
Israel, you can hide!
We charge you with genocide!
Israel, you can hide!
We charge you with genocide!
Israel, you can hide!
We charge you with genocide!
Israel, you can hide!
We charge you with genocide!
Israel, you can hide!
We charge you with genocide! Israel, you can hide!
We charge you with genocide!
Israel, you can hide!
We charge you with genocide!
Israel, you can hide!
We charge you with genocide!
Israel, you can hide!
We charge you with genocide!
Israel, you can hide!
We charge you with genocide!
Israel, you can hide!
We charge you with genocide! We charge you with genocide!
We charge you with genocide!
We charge you with genocide!
lost the track of the chant. That's good. Keep jamming. Chant jam session. We need more of those. Next on the mic is Sarah.
Hi everyone, I'm Sarah. Hi. I wanted to teach you today an Arabic chant. It is a chant that is used a lot in the Arabic protest, and I thought it's really relevant because already we have Hurriya Hurriya, which is freedom. And instead of repeating the same words, I thought that I can say something and then you would respond with Hurriya Hurriya. And then the other one is a different one, but we can start with the easy one. Sorry, so many screenshots. Okay, so حرية حرية
حرية حرية
بن طالب بالحرية
حرية حرية.
No guys, you need to say حرية حرية. You cannot say everything, so. Alright, معزومة. حرية حرية
حرية حرية
بن طالب بالحرية
حرية حرية
وفلسطين عربية
حرية حرية
يا ثورتنا الأبدية
حرية حرية
نحن أولاد القاضية
حرية حرية
وللمقاومة تحية
حرية حرية
لا غزة الآبية
حرية حرية
جبلية والشجاعية
حرية حرية
والضفة الغربية
حرية حرية
ورام الله والميرة
حرية حرية
الخليل وقلقلية
حرية حرية
وبن طالب بالحرية
حرية حرية
وللستات حرية
حرية حرية
لك حرية حرية
حرية حرية
وبن طالب بالحرية
حرية حرية
حرية حرية
حرية حرية.
Thank you. I don't know how to do that. Alright, so the next one is a bit different. What you will say means I will return. So we're talking about the right of return for Palestinians. We're saying the cities that we will return to, and we're saying from where we're returning to, and we are saying that this is our land and we will go back there. So the word that you guys will chant is Raja. 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 So I will start, and please don't try to say the Arabic word. Just say Raja. Like one word is enough. All right. It's Raja. R-A-J and then a 3. Okay. So, Raja, Raja. No, guys. Okay. So you will say Raja. This is the tone. Raja, Raja. وأنا راجع على عكا وحيفا على صفد ويافا القدس ونابلس وأنا راجع على غزة أنا راجع وراجع راجع غصب عنكم راجع وعلى الخليل وعلى جنين وعلى الجليل لك ع فلسطين وأنا راجع لبلادي راجع على أرض بلادي من الشتات من كل بلاد وأنا راجع لفلسطين guys, in the future, when we hear this, we will know. The Arabic person will say the sentences and you would say حرية حرية or Raja. Woo! Thank you.
حرية حرية
Thank you all for coming tonight. Raja, Hurriya, Free Palestine, and the genocide, and no more occupation. We will end it at this note. And another shout out for South Africa and all the countries supporting South Africa. Right across from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, we hope that one day Portugal will join. Thank you all for coming tonight and every time, and this means a lot for every person standing here, for this gathering to continue and us not stopping the fight for freedom. Thank you again.
Bom pessoal, nós também vamos terminar por aqui, já sabem. Esperamos que não, mas é muito provável, próxima quarta-feira, 9h30, alguns em Lisboa. Juntem-se a nós, é bem mais giro aqui do que estarem a ver aí desse lado. Já sabem que se quiserem apoiar o nosso trabalho, podem sempre fazer um donativo, ou dar aí gostos e comentar e partilhas aí no nosso conteúdo. E pronto, olha, aquela coisa. Próximo domingo, 3h30 em Sete Rios, esperemos vê-los lá. Um grande abraço e até já.
Vai cair! E viva a Palestina, resistir, resistir! E viva a